Hey guys, Toast here. Today we're going to review and discuss the Cei-Rigotti, the starting weapon for the medic class in Battlefield 1. We'll discuss the stats of each of the different variants, attachments, the situations in which the weapon excels, and some tips when playing with this particular weapon. The Cei-Rigotti comes in three different variants: Factory, Optical, and Trench. The three variants share quite a number of statistics in common. Each variant can switch between both single fire and fully automatic fire. All three variants have the same maximum damage of 38 and minimum damage of 28. They all have the same drop-off as well, featuring maximum damage up to 32 meters, and then dropping off to their minimum damage only 9 meters later at 41. This means that they're all 3-shot body shot kills up to 32 meters, and 4 shots from 41 meters on. The rate of fire for each of the variants is 299 rounds per minute, with 10 rounds in the clip. All variants are loaded with 5-round clips when missing 5 or more bullets from your magazine, with each bullet under 5 or over 5 being loaded individually. With all 10 bullets out, you'll reload with 2 5-round clips. Interestingly, because the 5-round clips take 1.5 seconds to reload and each individual bullet takes 0.5 seconds to reload, you're actually going to reload faster when fully out than you will with 1 bullet remaining. Conversely, you'll reload faster with 5 bullets remaining rather than 6. The bullet velocity for all variants is 700 meters per second, with a bullet drop of 12 meters per second squared. All variants have the same recoil pattern, with 0.7 up and 0.32 to both the left and right. That, however, is where the similarities end. The Factory variant, which is the one unlocked by default, is really the middle-of-the-road variant. It doesn't have many defining characteristics other than it matches each of the other variants in the majority of their statistics. The Trench variant is a little bit more interesting. Because it's designed for closer range engagements, it has half of the bullet spread of the other two variants while hip firing, regardless of whether you're still or moving, and whether you're standing, crouching, or prone. In all combinations, it has the best hip fire spread, cementing its status as the hip fire king of the variants. The Optical variant is probably the most noticeably different than the other two, as it comes by default with an optical sight that offers higher magnification than the other variants. To go along with this, the Optical variant has the lowest spread while aiming down sight, both stationary and moving, making it best suited for the longer range engagements. Overall, the attachments available for the different variants are nearly identical. Both the Trench and Factory variants are actually identical in what they can be equipped with. Both have 2 versions of iron sights available, ADS magnification ranging from 1x up to 2x in 0.25x increments, the ability to attach a bayonet if desired, as well as a color customization for the weapon. The Optical variant is slightly different in that there's actually no iron sights available. You have 4 options of optical sights with 2 types of circular reticles and 2 types of cross reticles. Your magnification is also a bit higher, ranging from 1.25x to 2.5x, and the variant also has access to a bayonet and color customization. Both the Trench and Optical variants have specific situations in which they'll excel, where the Factory variant is pretty much the middle of the road in most aspects. The Factory variant can hold its own in close range thanks to the fully automatic fire, and is effective enough at medium range to be a viable weapon choice, but it's not the best at either. The Trench variant, due to its decreased hipfire spread, is best suited for closer range engagements where you may find yourself in trenches, as the name implies, or tight indoor spaces where hipfiring becomes much more important, especially against assault and support classes. The Optical variant, due to its more accurate optical sight, higher ADS magnification, and lower ADS spread than the other variants, is your mid to long range choice. This is best suited when you find yourself in primarily outdoor locations where long lines of sight are hard to avoid. While the Cei-Rigotti won't be nearly as powerful as many of the scout weapons, it'll certainly be viable in those longer range situations. Essentially, Trench is going to be for close range, Optical for mid to long range, and Factory for, well, really just if you can't make a choice between the other two. As with most weapons in the medic's arsenal, when using the Cei-Rigotti, you want to try and keep yourself at medium range from your target. While you're certainly capable of holding your own in close range with the better hip fire from the Trench variant, and long range with the higher magnification and lower ADS spread of the Optical variant, the only ideal range in which you're fully capable with all 3 variants is mid-range, essentially 15 to 30 meters away from your target. When it comes to reloading, you need to pay a little bit more attention than you would have in previous Battlefield games. Because the weapon reloads in single bullets up to 4 and a clip at 5, you need to analyze a bit more carefully when you're going to reload. Your ideal reload points are at fully empty and 5 bullets remaining, as those reloads are going to take 3 and 1.5 seconds respectively. Conversely, since each bullet will take 0.5 seconds to reload individually, reloading 4 bullets will take a full 2 seconds, and reloading 9 will take 3.5 seconds. That extra time can be the difference between life and death, so pay attention. Now, to be completely honest, compared to some of the higher damage, longer range weapons like the Mondragon, and the faster rate of fire weapons like the Selbstadler, it's really kind of hard to justify a reason to use the Cei-Rigotti, save for not really knowing what kind of engagement situations you're going to be in. There are weapons that do long range better, there are weapons that do mid-range equivalently, and weapons that do short range better. Because of this, the weapon's going to be great if you're not sure what kind of playstyle you want to do, and you want to be a little bit more malleable because it isn't terrible at any one thing, but it also isn't great at any one thing. This makes sense because it's a starter weapon, but honestly, if you know the maps well enough to understand the type of engagement ranges you're going to be in, and have the war bonds and a high enough level, I recommend purchasing some of the other weapons available if possible. Now, I want to know how you feel about the Cei-Rigotti. Do you like the weapon and feel it's viable, or do you feel, as I do, that other weapons may be the better choice for the medic class? Let me know in the comments. If you liked the video, please leave a like, and if you want to see more content, please subscribe. Thank you guys so much for watching. This is Toast, and I'll talk to you soon.